Hello and welcome back to Football Manager once again. We've now made it to the FA Trophy 4th round. We did unfortunately suffer a defeat to Eastbourne Borough in the last game, and prior to that match we were top. We had been top of the league for 2 matches following the 3-0 win over Concord and a 4-3 win over Hemel Hempstead, which was a bit tense in the last minutes or so, thanks to an Omar Damba 90th minute consolation goal. But the last game you saw obviously was, I believe, was it? Yeah, I think it was Chelmsford. I think was the last game you saw. We then beat Dartford 4-0, very comfortably. I'm very happy with that result. Before beating Dorking Wanderers 3-0 in the league. A 1-1 draw with Maidstone, a bit iffy on that one. Before 2 straight wins, as I mentioned, and then a defeat to Eastbourne Borough. Even though they had a man sent off after 24 minutes, they still managed to win. Because, simply put, we did not have our first team available. Because we had to rest some players ahead of this FA Trophy match, and unfortunately resting some of those players did not go very well. Altrincham are currently in the National League, which is a bit worrying for us, as the last time we played a National League side we did lose 1-0. We lost to Torquay earlier in the season in the FA Cup. But as you can see, we are now back to playing with a full strength squad once again, and hopefully we can put the defeat to Eastbourne Borough behind us. Michelle Parker unfortunately is suspended for this game, so he won't be in. We've got Hamilton in to replace him. But other than that, this is effectively the exact same squad. So hopefully at the very least we can actually do very good in this match. We've got Dan Holman back in obviously, and he's currently on 10 goals for the season as it is, which is incredible, mind you, I must admit, because normally around this time of the season when I start a new club, a striker doesn't get 10 goals until probably maybe early March if it's a team like Chippenham, a team that's tipped for relegation. So for today's fixture we have Elijah Cisse in goal, Andrew Burns at right back, Ollie O'Dwyer and Spencer Hamilton in the centre of defence, with captain Kieran Parcel as left back. In the centre of midfield we have Joe Hanks and Glenn Walker, with Ross Stern and Stanley as our 2 wingers, with Dan Holman as attacking midfielder just behind striker Charlie Ball. On the bench we have Luke Jordan, Alex Petrovic, Luke Russ, Lewis Wilson and Ryan Case. Whilst Altrincham have Tony Thompson in goal, with Richie Sutton, Joe Hannigan, Jordan Cork, Adam Curry, Stephen Dawson, Captain Jake Moult, Matty Cosillo, Josh Hancock, Ryan Colclough, Joe Piggott, and on the bench Matt Gould, Joel Senior, Alistair Smith, Tom Pears and Yusifo Cisse. So let's pump our fists and say that let's show them what we can do, because we could pull off an upset against an Altrincham side that arguably are not that good. I think they're mid-table National League side at the moment. They've not got a good account for themselves so far this season, losing to a lot of teams that they should be beating really. So in theory we have got the opportunity to pull off an upset result. Throw in from Burns to Stern, back to Burns again, looking for a cross in the box now, but Holman's header is just wide. And after 20 minutes of football, we are kind of leading this contest, because it doesn't seem to me that Altrincham are really fighting back in this match. 10 shots so far to us, only 1 to Altrincham. O'Dwyer heads the ball forward to Stern. Stern now with the ball running it forward, looking to get into the back line. It's held up in the end by Moult for Altrincham, but plays it back to Hanks. Over the top, and Charlie Ball's shot just hits the crossbar. Very unfortunate, but it did prove we were in the right place at the right time. Hanks with a free kick swings it into the far post, and Stern's header is just over. And I'm worried that this is going to be effectively the match from this point on, getting in those right areas but not scoring. I'm going to say that get back out there and grab that 1 goal that will win this match, because at this point I don't see Altrincham fighting back. I don't see Altrincham pulling off an upset. I've just noticed there are 2 match stats on this, but I can't remember which one's the league one, so I'm just going to leave it as it is. I haven't played this game in about a week because of my sore throat, so I've forgotten effectively everything. So I'm going to leave them both as they are and hope that, oh, for Christ's sake, and hope that they fix themselves for the league fixture in the 5 o'clock video. And annoyingly, we are now 1-0 down. I don't really... that's why. There was deflection from this one. Who are you? No, not Hanks. Deflection from either O'Dwyer or Hamilton, which is a kick in the teeth, I must say. I'm going to encourage the team because we don't deserve to be 1-0 down. And to put it bluntly, I don't really think we should stay 1-0 down. I'm going to make 2 changes, being Hamilton and Stern off, because they're both lower in condition and not playing all that great. As well as that, I'm going to push Holman forward to play as an actual striker in a poacher role, with Ball stepping back into a target man role, because hopefully that will allow us to push forward with more players, and it will hopefully allow us to get the opportunity in behind. Colclough with a free kick for Altrincham. Swings it in all the way to the far post, but Cisse drops it, and then it's now 2-0 Altrincham. That's that's unfortunate, because we have absolutely controlled this match, and I don't quite understand why Cisse didn't catch the ball, but he didn't, and Andrew Burns then tackled the ball into the feet of the oncoming striker, and that was it, unfortunately. Burns with a fairly powerful clearance out to the left wing, but no one is there to pick it up, and it ends up back with Altrincham again, and Piggott now in behind. Thankfully Cisse does make this save and it doesn't go 3-0. I'm not going to make a third change at this point. I don't think it's necessary, and despite the condition problems, they are, as you can see there, back up to orange hearts, so it wasn't that important. And I'm going to thrash my arms because we had controlled that match from start until well into the second half, but it was just a terrible piece of defensive work from effectively the 6 that we've got, the 2 centre midfielders and the 4 defenders, and eventually the attack that they had went through. So we have got a game in hand over Billericay, who I don't think we play next. Who we play next? Dartford, a team we've already beaten 4-0. Okay, so currently on a run of 2 straight defeats. That is worrying, I'll grant you that, but hopefully against Dartford we could actually come back with a positive result. I believe Bath are top of the league, aren't they? Yes, they are. And we have already played Bath, and we drew with them 1-1. So it's clear that we are very much pushing for that upper table finish. Whether that's playoffs or promotion, I'm not sure at the moment. We'll have to probably wait till maybe the 35th, 36th game of this 40-game season to determine whether we actually are going to be getting the playoffs or a promotion. As you can see here, we've passed both the FA Cup and FA Trophy requirements. It said the 4th round, but according to this, it was only the 2nd round. It's very confusing why that's doing that, but it doesn't really matter. And they're also delighted with our mid-table requirement for this season, seeing that we're in the playoffs, pushing for promotion. Now, we are struggling with wages, and the problem is we're not going to be making much money this season. So we do need a buyout of this club if we're going to continue pushing up the leagues, if we're even going to be able to push up the leagues beyond this promotion. So until we play Dartford at 5 o'clock today, I bid thee adieu, and goodbye.